Hey, what up? What up? What up? Tune in. Tell a friend. The Playboy Comedy, Mr. Trey Love is in. It is Tuesday tonight. I'm gonna be right on time, and I'm gonna know what I'm doing today. Right? Watch this, y'all. I'm looking at the calendar. It is Tuesday, March 14th. That's right. It is 9 o'clock p.m. Tune in, tell a friend. The Playboy Comedy, Mr. Trey Love is in. You are live on Family Politics. Man, tell somebody, get in here, man. Where my Facebook friends at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Look, we about to get this thing started, man. Check this out, yo. I love this little intro. Look, today we're going to talk about a few things, man. Like, I haven't really even reviewed any topics, but I tell you what I do know is it takes dedication and administration to advance any situation. So I need to make sure I'm here, tuned in for y'all. So we're gonna do the intro. I'm gonna do a couple commercials because there's some products I need to make sure you guys are aware of, and also I need to inform my public of where I be. So I'll be right back. All right, everybody, welcome back. Tune in, tell a friend. I already told you. Hey, look, man. Today on Family Politics, man, we got a few things to discuss, some subjects, you know what I'm saying, what's going on around the world. Y'all know we big sports fans over here, so we keeping in touch with the NBA and the current Ja Morant situation. But before I get into that, man, I want to just shout out, really honestly, I know this going to sound cocky, but I've been kind of cocky all day, man. I'm feeling myself today. But it's been a rough weekend, had some stuff go on, man, but I'm feeling kind of cocky. Know why? Because I got 47,000 plus viewers on my Drive Bar special. My nickname is Lurky. Y'all don't even understand how beautiful this feels, man. I mean, I've been working my entire life, my entire career. From Miami by way of Chicago, left all of that, left family, friends, loved ones, people I know to come to Los Angeles, California to pursue my career. Ended up, I've been in over 15 independent films. I've been on TV commercials, and my love truly, my first love is acting. But comedy is one of them things. It's like I got chose, man. It's meant for me to do, meant for me to be. I'll show a little clip of that a little later on. So please continue to support my Dry Bar special. Go to Dry Bar, go to YouTube, put in Dry Bar, put in Lewis Smith, and guess what? Tune in and have fun. Also, you guys can support me by sending stars. Stars help me make more money to make more content. So go to my channel, man, and support me. Lewis Smith, I need your support. Also, y'all, something that has happened recently, I'm super excited about. My little Amazon page is taking off over here, man. I'm looking, I'm making a couple of dollars and whatnot. Y'all been clicking. So between Amazon, between Facebook stars, and between the Dry Bar special, man, y'all gonna make me lose. I'm telling you, y'all gonna put some money in your boy pocket. All right, and last but not least, I know you all see the background. Tomorrow night is Wednesday. Today is Tuesday. Yes, I got to keep my days in order. But each and every Wednesday, pros and amateurs are welcome. Each and every Wednesday, man. Open mic sign up at 5:30. It's hosted by none other than myself, Lewis Trey Love Smith. It's at the Wing Walker Brewing Company, and that's in Monrovia. Everyone, let me get you the address, and as soon as I do that, we're gonna go ahead and bring Cuzzo in, and we're gonna go on and get this thing started for today. All right. Wayne Walker Brewing Company is at 235 West Maple Avenue in Monrovia. Y'all, look, don't ask me how I ended up in a show with Monrovia in Monrovia. All I'm going to say is I'm so talented that they had to put me on the outskirts of town. Anyway, that's enough of that, y'all. All right, man. Let's go and get this thing started. See what Miss Mickey Alexander is up to today, y'all. All right, everybody. Yo, add her to the string. What up, cuzzo? Okay, let's get that audio. That audio. 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 Audio.
Oh, it was on mute. I was on mute.
Yeah, you was over there doing all this.
See,
I mean, you was ready. You was
I
you
was
was
like,
you was you was I was like audio, audio, audio.
Oh,
What?
okay, let me start over. What's going down, my beautiful
There you go.
people? How y'all doing this beautiful night? You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's all good. Number love, number love.
Word,
So what's up?
word.
What's going down in your town? Man, there's a hey, the Lakers won tonight.
Oh my God! You know what? I'm gonna
They
tell
was
you, I
up by
missed the
like
game.
what happened? What happened?
No, no, I'm listening. I missed the game. What?
But I'm gonna just let you know, we was up by like 35, like 30, 35, and then all of a sudden we was up by 12.
And that was them Rockets. And that was them
No,
Rockets, huh?
no, they was playing the
But
Pelicans.
see,
I'm gonna need you.
oh, the Pelicans.
They was playing
But
the
no,
Pelicans.
let me tell you though. No, no, let me tell you. It's the end of the season, and I've been watching this stuff, man. And I'm gonna tell you, these little teams, like the Rockets, the Pels, and stuff like that, you gotta think. Like a lot of these teams ain't going to the playoffs anyway. So they giving it's kind of like
They beat them so we can at least get into the play in.
right.
We trying to
But see,
get
it's
into the
kind of
play
like
in though, so we have to beat them.
no,
Like
I
there's no
want us to
choice.
right. I want us to not even have to go to the play in. I want us to be legit in the playoffs.
That's why we
But
gotta win. These
yeah,
games we gotta win. We dropped it with the Knicks the other night. We should have beat the Knicks, but you know,
and
it is what it
but you know
is.
what? Speaking
It is what it is.
of what you're saying, it's kind of tripping me out. Look at how
What happened?
the Lakers are playing without LeBron. I mean, like, with that being said, like, because when we whooped Golden State, and I mean literally, we whooped Golden State, I
Whooped
kind
them.
of was sitting back like, okay, wait a minute. These boys ain't nothing to play with. LeBron, you know
They,
you are like I ain't gonna lie, you up there. You definitely. I still because I'm an old school Jordan-esque kind of
you
guy.
said
I come from
you
that
said I'm
era.
an old school super.
Right. That's why, like, when I say GOAT, it's like to be the GOAT, you got to be the greatest of all time. And I'm sorry, but when I say close second, and I mean the second place to me, Kobe and LeBron. LeBron really got to understand that, dude. God rest in peace, dude. You are a superstar, phenomenal player, and I mean that's why your name is literally up in the argument with the GOAT status. But we can't negate Kobe neither. I'm sorry, Kobe was a monster, and his efficiency and everything Kobe was about was just gangster. So, but here's what I'm saying for that team and AD, shout out, bro. Please keep up your work, bro. Please keep it up. Please don't get injured because I'm just sitting up watching how efficiently y'all are playing. Honestly, if LeBron comes back and we can get LeBron off the injured list, I'm counting ring 5 for Bron and ring 18 for the Lakers, baby. Because hey. Is what it is, baby. What you
Hey,
think, cuz?
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, I was watching. See, you know, I know he was making fun of me about it earlier, but you know, I'm on this whole podcast thing right now, right? I be listening to
Oh,
this
you're listening
podcast,
to
and I
other
be working and
podcasts.
stuff. So I'm on this.
Wow. Okay.
Well, no, I always do. I listen to my ebooks, my podcasts, like all that good
Right,
stuff. I
right.
just
That's your
finished
thing. That's your thing.
Kendrick Perkins. Yeah, I just finished Kendrick Perkins' book, and before that, it was Michelle Obama's book. But right
I remember
now,
when you was doing
I'm
the show. Shout
on
out to
this.
Kendrick. I ain't even know Kendrick had a
Yeah,
book.
yeah. He had, no, he doesn't. It's his book. It's his book. I just finished his book.
Yeah.
Right now I'm on a podcast, and it's called Whistleblower. And
Oh,
you
I've
would
heard of
think
that.
listening
I've
to
heard of
that,
that podcast. I've heard of that
but see,
podcast.
you would think it's talking about like politics and like like jobs and stuff like that. No, it's talking about officiating within the NFL, the NBA, and all that good stuff. And
Got you.
yo, I need to go back and watch them 2004 game 6. I gotta go back and watch that game.
Wow. Wow. 2004?
And how they really work, because I'm a fan. I'm a real fan. I don't pay
Right, right.
attention to all that other stuff, right?
Right,
I
right.
So when I'm listening to this podcast and how they're legit breaking it down and how they're legit talking about how NBA officials they've viewed was a case against an NBA official that basically admitted that he was cheating. Did you know that?
Oh, yeah. I heard about that. Yes.
I didn't
I have heard
either.
about that.
Did you hear
Yes,
about?
I heard
I
about that.
didn't
Yes.
know.
Yes.
I
I've
never
heard that before.
knew. I never
Yes,
knew
that
about that.
you know how you hear
Never knew.
stuff.
But they
Okay.
interviewed him.
But I'm gonna tell you, you know how they do stuff and then they sweep it under the rug. You hear something and then you never hear about it again. But yes, that has crossed my plate, so to speak. Yeah, I have heard that before.
I
Yeah.
never I never knew, but this is all facts. And basically, what happened was the government, because the NBA David Stern was the commissioner. He found out that the case was about to hit the federal court, leaked the supposedly, but you
Uh-huh.
saw you can't see my air quotes supposedly. He
Ah,
leaked
let
that
me
information, and then all of a sudden there was a plea deal. All of a sudden there was a plea deal around the corner. So it never like got exposed. It never got like blown up or anything like that. But you got to remember at
Yep.
that time, that's when the finals. And if you go back to the Lakers, which I love the Lakers alive, we already know that. Go back to the Lakers Kings Western Conference Finals, and they break down like every little thing that happened, and you're like, whoa, wait, whoa.
And when you watch
And
it, you see
remember,
the
this
shit.
is back. This is back before Kobe was Kobe and before Shaq was Shaq. You got to think about that.
Wait. What year?
This is before they were Kobe and Shaq.
What year was this
I think it was
finals?
like 2004.
Kobe and Shaq,
Uh,
they won. Oh, you no. Kobe and Shaq won 2000, 2001, 2 and 3. They won the first 3 championships of the century.
go back to '04 when they played the Kings. I'm gonna go back
But
and watch the fourth quarter because they're talking about the fourth quarter, Game 6.
they were already but Kobe and Shaq were already champions by then. Because the first 3 years of the
Eh,
new century, think about it. Like, okay, Jordan and Pippen got
when was
97, 98, 99, and then Shaq and Kobe. Alexa, did Shaq and Kobe win the championship in
yes?
2000 and 2001?
From AtlantaBlackStar.com, Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant played on the Los Angeles Lakers together from 1996 to 2004, where they won 3 consecutive titles in 2000, 2001, and 2002.
99, 2000, and 2002.
What?
Yeah. But so what I'm saying is Shaq and Kobe had already been established and they had won their 3 rings by 2004. Kobe went on to win 2 more without Shaq, and then Shaq went on
Right.
to Miami and won 1 in Miami with D Wade. See, you talking to a dude that know his basketball. That's why I'm
Wait,
like, whoa,
no,
whoa,
Kobe
whoa.
never played with. No. You said Kobe won with D Wade.
I never said that. I said
Then what'd you
Shaq.
say?
I said
Then what'd you
Shaq
say?
went down. I
Oh,
said
okay,
Shaq
okay,
went to
okay,
Miami.
okay. I
Yeah,
was,
come for
you
me.
saw,
You can come for
I was
me.
like, wait
You
a
can
minute,
come
wait,
for
what I
me.
just heard?
Hey, you can come for me. I'm already
All I'm
ready.
saying
Trust.
is we got to go back. We got to go back to that Game 6, Kings versus Lakers, Western Conference Finals.
Well, we
That's
gotta
all
go
we
check
got
it
to do.
out.
And that year's when
Let's
the
do it.
Lakers beat the Nets. We got to go back to
Okay.
that, and we got to watch that game. Only quarter 4. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Let's check that shit out
But
so that way we
anyways,
can get
and
a.
now I want to become sports better. That's gonna be my
Oh,
new side
really?
job. I need another side job, so that's gonna be my next side job.
Is
Yeah,
betting on sports?
I'm, I'm gonna start betting the spread. That's what they call it, betting the
Oh
spread.
wow. I think I got somebody I can hook you up with. I know a gambler.
hmm
Oh wow, this is crazy,
I didn't say I was finna
Desiree.
gamble everything. I just said, I need to figure that. Hey, that's what happens when you watch a podcast.
Oh
You know what
Lord,
I'm
she put
saying?
see
You
that's
be
what's happening.
working, you drive all over the place.
Oh God, you over here putting up stuff.
I'm working on
So
it.
what's
I'm getting
so
this
what's going
bread, man.
on,
They
man?
they they put me on. They put me on all kind of stuff,
Well, that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. Shit,
man.
getting
I'm
money.
getting nominated, cause I'm getting nominated for awards. I'm getting nominated for new um leadership positions, things like that. I don't even know what's going on. Put it like that. I'm doing so much stuff, career wise right now. It's pathetic,
Right.
and it's not pathetic, but it's just like
Like this is really happening.
wow. Like
That's what you're saying to yourself.
if I look at me 5 years ago, 4 years, like wow, like what's going on? Wow.
Wow.
So
You like this
I'm
is really
I'm
happening.
getting my grind on, man. I'm just grinding. I'm
I hear
grinding.
you.
That's it. That's all I can say. I'm grinding.
Grinding and shining
You grinding.
simultaneously.
I'm grinding.
Yeah, yeah. So
I'm
speaking of
moving,
you
grooving, and
grinding,
improving.
ah speaking of you
Did you
grinding,
like that?
I'm trying yeah, of course. Come on now, of
What
course I
happened?
did. I'm trying to get this video up that we took of you. Uh, uh,
What happened?
you know what? I'll tell you what. Do me this. Talk to the people for a minute. I'm gonna go behind the scenes. And give me like 2 minutes. Chop it up with the people. Let me give you a subject to talk about. We was just talking about basketball. You know what? Talk about Shar's book.
I was about to talk about Waldo. I'll talk about Shar's book.
What else
All
was you
right,
finna talk about
so
before
real
Shar's
quick,
book? Oh, shout out to Uncle Lloyd. He just had
talk
his
about
75th
Walgreens.
birthday. Oh yeah, go ahead. Bust Walgreens. I'm gonna be right
That is
back.
okay. Real quick. So for everybody, if you live in California, not that one. We're gonna talk about that one in a second. So basically, the governor of California, this is his legit tweet. So I could put that because it's his tweet and it came from a government account. He basically said, we're serious about not investing in companies that cave to the extremist agenda of the GOP. And basically, what he's talking about is he basically said California will not renew its $54 million contract with Walgreens over its decision not to dispense abortion pills in states that have threatened legal action. Now, what that means, now, as you guys know, in California, California hasn't threatened legal action against anything because California, basically, we just had the vote back in November, like November, we just had the vote. Abortion is legal here in California, and it's based upon whatever needs that person needs. But Roe versus it basically got learned, right? Each state is basically positioned itself. Okay. Basically said was we're not going to get that. We're basically not going to any abortion pills in any state, period. And that's because one side basically said, if you do this, then we're going to come after you. Now, California basically said, you know what? Do what you're going to do. That's cool. But we're not going to give you this $54 million because we're about to stop doing business with you, period. So what does that mean for CVS and Walgreens? They finna come up. Just overall, Walgreens is dumb as hell. Because really think about it. States, and now we're just getting on a financial matter. We're not even talking about politics. We're not talking about anything but money. Because we got to remember at the end of the day, um, we're all capitalists to a certain extent. Okay. Okay. When you think about it just from a money, California could become its period. If so, you're gonna listen to these other states where 30 of these other states, let's just pretend it's 30. It's not 30, it's only 13, I think it is. But let's pretend for a second it's 30. Even if you were to take 30 states and say, the exact same thing, you're pissing off one state. Okay. One state that can be its own country, and that's basically telling you $54 million. These other states, that money isn't even going to equate to that. So now the question is, who's going to cave now? Is Walgreens going to walk that back? Or is Walgreens going to stick to its guns? Because what I can tell you right now is, I know Rite Aid is chomping up on its hands right now because if anybody knows, Walgreens or not Walgreens, Rite Aid damn near went bankrupt, right? So who's really heard, especially if you're in California or even on this coast, nobody really goes to Rite Aid. You go to CVS or you go to Walgreens. You go to one of those two. Okay, so Rite Aid is about to come back into the picture. CVS is like, oh yeah, CVS is going to come up because CVS is about to get all those people that are pissed off. They're going to go to CVS now versus the Walgreens. Who pisses off California for no damn reason? And if anybody out there wants to sit up there and say, "Oh, well, this and that," yo, why is Elon coming back? Elon is coming back to California. Now, if you guys remember, like 2 years ago, he basically left California because he was pissed off about whatever, especially when the other administration was in office. Low key, he's coming back. He's moving his headquarters back to the Silicon Valley. And I quote, because tech, the best tech minds are in California. So I need to go back. Can I mic drop? Is that a mic drop situation?
Yeah, that's a mic drop. That's a
No.
mic drop. I'm trying to do something here real quick, y'all. Let me see if I can share this screen. I'm trying to do something real jazzy
What
for y'all real quick. Yeah.
what you got?
Hold on.
What you got?
Let me
What
see
you got?
something.
What you got?
Watch this. Let me see if I
What we
can do
doing?
this.
But
I'm
yeah,
trying to see if
so
I can do
we'll
it.
do
Go
that.
ahead.
So no, I'm just saying, like, if the people, like I always try to say on the show, not only
Right.
just pay attention to what's going on in your backyard, but pay attention what's going on in other states.
Hell
Because it
yeah.
starts with other states, because that stuff's gonna trickle back to you regardless. And then pay attention to what's going on in your backyard. Your
Mm.
backyard. Pay attention to that. Okay, are you
Yeah,
done?
cause
Cause like,
not somewhat. I'm over here working, but I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so what? Basically, what's happening? Walmart and is falling out with
not
the state of
Walmart,
California. I mean,
Walgreens,
oh,
Walgreens,
Walgreens.
Walgreens, not Walmart, Walgreens.
Okay, so basically,
Basically pissed
Wal
off the governor.
of California.
Okay,
Oh, so
and
here we go.
Yes,
she's
we're
been
looking at.
coming through and
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I was getting this together. Now that I got it together, uh, look, we gonna go on and show this, and then from there we'll get back to the show. But I just gotta show you shining. I know you were saying you've been doing things, so I want to show people how you've been moving, grooving, and improving. Just to interject, y'all, this is Mickey at her son's football game accepting an award. So we gonna play this, and then we gonna come back and finish talking about Walgreens. I knew it wasn't Walmart because Walmart ain't that stupid. Walmart need anyway. We gonna go on and play this. I'll be right back.
helping us out tremendously. She helped us out tremendously last year for another team that's no longer around, but that's another story. But that's what she's here for is to help, and I appreciate her.
It's all about the boys.
We all-
Give yourself a hand. Give yourself a hand.
Family politics.
Family politics in the building. Y'all need to watch the show every Tuesday night, 9 p.m.
Shameless plug.
Right.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Right.
Nothing wrong with it.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. We appreciate it. Hold on, let Coach do. I ain't got it. Coach got it. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's Coach. Y'all ready to play?
All right. Hey. All right. Hold on.
Man,
Now,
this
hey,
dude.
y'all. Now I don't know how to stop
Coach
this.
getting life for the
Hold
day.
on.
Look. I
Okay,
got
there
your
I
back.
go. There I go.
I
There
got
go.
your
I
back,
stopped
like the kids
I
said.
stopped
I
it that
got your back,
time.
like
But
them
yeah,
kids
man.
said.
I just had to share that. I was trying to get it. Actually, I did get it uploaded to the system, but I didn't get it in the thing where I wanted it.
The
But
cute.
hey,
Yeah.
yeah, I just wanted to show that because we had talked about sharing that piece a while back, and I just been running around and missed a couple of shows and stuff. But I know I had to get back dedicated to my to our podcast because consistency is key. I've been talking to other people and they like, Trey, you just got to stay consistent. That's really what it's all about. Like staying consistent. That's how you
Mm.
build your audience, build your name, build your brand. So to everybody out there, just know that, man, I'm gonna be as long as I can. I'll make sure that this Tuesday night is cracking, and we'll be going back and forth with y'all. So tune in, tell a friend, and make sure other people know about this podcast too. All right, so enough of that. Let's get back to work, cuz. So Walgreens, I want to make sure I got this straight, cuz I actually know a girl who dated a Walgreen, one of the Walgreen boys. So kind of give me a brief. Yeah. She was all excited, like, yeah, his name Walgreen. That's like a family. Walgreen ain't just
I
like,
know.
oh, you know that. Oh,
That's
okay.
like
It's like the
Waltons.
oh, okay. Like
That's
Leverettes.
that's like your daughter's bringing home some. Man, that's like your bringing us. Guys, paused.
Yeah, I was finna say she paused.
You heard me right.
Lord Jesus.
You heard me
Yeah,
right. You
no,
heard me
no.
right.
Say it
You
one
heard
more
me
time.
right.
It's like my daughter brought home a what now?
I
Say
said
that
that's
again.
like your daughter's bringing home a Musk. Musk, like Elon Musk.
Ah. Oh, speaking of, we gotta find that picture. Did you hear about Bill Gates' daughter dating a black dude?
Oh yeah, what the black dude? And he's like,
And he grinning. He just grinning like,
he
yeah,
is posing.
man, he on there grinning like, well, I got this. This all me right here. Yeah,
This is
buddy.
all me all day, every day.
This all me right here. He like, yeah, baby. I was
Man,
like, hold on, I'm gonna
that's
find that
funny.
picture.
That's funny. Find that picture because that is so hilarious.
Heck yeah, good. But yeah. Walgreen rather is having issues with the state of California. So tell me one more time, because like y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I was trying to find a picture. What actually happened?
You so,
I know, right?
okay. So basically, Walgreens decided to stop selling abortion
Okay,
because they
abortion.
gave
Okay, that's what I
to
remember. Yeah, yeah.
the whole right. So they caved to the whole Roe versus Wade thing, and a lot of the states, you're gonna see a whole bunch of bills coming through against the abortion. You're gonna actually there's that bill on the books right now, and I wish I sure should have looked it up. It's in one state where they're going after people with their religion, their
Wow.
sexuality, and their race, basically saying that the county clerk doesn't have to issue marriage licenses if they don't believe in that person's religion, if they don't believe in that
Wow.
person's sexuality, and or if they don't believe in that person's race. I can't
If they don't believe in
remember.
that person's race,
We're gonna talk.
I don't even get like what kind of nonsense
Yeah,
is
well,
that?
because I already knew race was coming, because you got to remember, like 8 months ago, Clarence Thomas, when Roe versus Wade was overturned, he basically said we had to take a look at all of these different things. So I already knew it
Uh-huh.
was coming. Like I already knew race. I already knew they were gonna go after race. I already knew they were going after religion, and I already knew
Wow.
sexuality. They've always came for the gays. Either way it comes, like they've always came for the gays. You know what I'm saying? But they never, especially after the interracial bill got passed, where people could marry people of other races.
Hmm, hmm.
They didn't come after it after that, right? But I knew it was coming, especially after he said what he said.
Wow.
And then I was
Okay.
like, bro, but wait. And then I was like, bro, like how are you gonna say that? And how are you gonna open that door? And your wife is white.
Ugh. Yeah. Well, but but we kind of like this whole abortion thing, man. Like, god damn. I'm gonna tell you, white people is trying to get their power back. I'm telling you right now, we all know black people, and I hate to say this, black people. I'm gonna say this, and I know I'm gonna turn some of my black people off. And I'm gonna say
Go ahead.
this. I want y'all to understand. I'm not knocking religion. I'm not knocking Christ. I'm not knocking God. But as far as the way we see and the way this image of God has been presented to us. But I had a brother tell me this, and he said something that to me, this was a wisdom statement. Because as black people, let's think about this, black people. If if God and Jesus had any power, would the white man have given them to us? Think about slavery. Think about being a slave. What did they push in your face? The Bible.
Mm,
Some people have only been allowed to even read the Bible. You see what I'm saying? So
mm,
it's kind of like for me, I see the ethics. I see shout out to our family for being, I was raised in the church with certain values. And I want to say this. I respect the values, you know what I'm saying? The way you're taught to love one another. Like I believed in the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not covet another man's wife. Like I believe in all that. Like if I see somebody else with a nice car, a beautiful woman, I shouldn't be. I mean, if I see a nice car, dang, he got a nice car, dang, he got a pretty wife, but I shouldn't covet it and feel like I should. I'm gonna take his wife or I'm gonna take his car. You see what I'm saying? Things like that. So I do believe in certain aspects. However,
mm.
realistically, when we look at this from a real point, y'all, as black people, if Christ and this religion truly had any power, would they have given them to us? Would they have allowed us to have this? And I'm gonna tell you something else. I don't believe in. Let me make sure I get my clarification on. I don't believe in black magic. I don't believe in voodoo and all that stuff. However,
I
what
believe in karma,
was
but go ahead.
karma's the real. However, what was the primary religion? Well, and even still is the primary religion of black people that are in Africa, that are in Haiti, that are in Cuba. See
Well,
what I'm saying?
it's Christianity because that's what they force upon them when
Forced.
they that's what they force upon them when they went there because that wasn't the original religions.
Exactly. Exactly. Wasn't the original religion. I
Okay.
don't know. I just kind of wanted to spit that out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we get caught up in things and stuff, man, and it's easy to shift your mindset and believe, especially you have charismatic leaders and people teaching you certain things and you abide by. Like it's kind of like when I first started waking up to different aspects of religion, I was a little hurt because I thought to myself, I was like, if I were to even talk like this around my mother, she would be so mad. She would be angry with me. My family
Mm,
would
mm,
disown me. So it's
mm,
funny because
mm,
think
mm,
about it.
mm.
Like we deal with issues, like you say, homosexuality. But think about the person that's raised Christian and then comes home one day and like, hey, mom, dad. I mean, I know we Christians and everything, but I'm just not feeling it no more. Think about that. The same way a person would be treated for coming to tell their parents that they were homosexual or having certain type of feelings about sexuality, or the same exact way a person will be dealt with by their over religious family. Like I know that my baby's mother family, if if one of my twin daughters were to tell their mom or their preacher granddaddy that, hey, I got some doubts about Christianity, they literally, and here's what's funny. Christian people preach as if they're so peaceful, but you tell a Christian that you don't believe in God. You tell a Christian that you don't really have the
Yo.
same, and like families, the same way they'll disown you for being gay, they'll disown your ass for being a Christian, for not being a Christian too. You know, these are issues that you and I
But they
talk
won't
about and
disown you
discuss.
if you no, not and
If
those
you
are
what?
facts, but they
Right.
won't disown you if you're 17 and you get your 15-year-old girlfriend pregnant.
Wait, huh? Where'd that come from? Who
Bro,
got their
and
15-year-old?
what you were just talking. Yo, the Senate woman,
Uh-huh.
Lauren, whatever the heck her name is, she's famous right
Okay.
now, but I throw her out. But anyway, she's
Okay. Okay.
famous right now, making noise. She's Q1 good stuff. She's one of the ones that stopped the vote. Her
I remember you was
son,
talking
who's
about her. You was talking about
17,
her. Yeah.
her son, who's 17, just got and when she was asked, "Oh, well, how old is the girl that your son got pregnant?" She's over 14. So what? She 15?
Girl, you choked me up on that one. Hold on. I got choked up on it. Over 14. If that ain't the
She over
whitest Karen
14.
goddamn right. If that ain't the whitest
But
Karen
look,
goddamn ass I ever
she's
heard in
against,
my
but let me
life.
tell you though, all this went down, but she's against the gays, she's against abortion, she's against well, she's a big A, but she's like supreme 2A. You know I'm 2A all day, but she's supreme 2A. Like she got all this going on, but you trying to tell other Americans how to live their lives. However, your 17-year-old son just be a
Wow.
grandmother to somebody who is above 14? Huh?
Hold on, above
What?
14. That is
She
funny as
said
hell.
above 14.
But you know what white
So
folks
she
do?
could have really been 14 in 3 months.
I'm
'Cause
gonna say this.
that's above 14.
I'm gonna keep it 100. And to my white fans and friends, man, I love y'all. Please don't get mad with me for saying this, but it's the truth. Y'all enable the hell out of each other. Did you
Mm.
watch that show on Netflix, the Murdoch murders?
Oh, I'm in
The
the middle
Murdoch
of it
murders.
right now.
Bam. Watch that series. And I'm gonna say this. When you watch it, it is white privilege on display.
Display.
White folks enable each other to a degree that I don't think black people even think like that no more. We like this. Your ass got caught. Hey, man. Hey, they caught us. Come on, Larry. Get out from behind that car. They caught us, man. We going to jail. But white folks are they go out of their way. And see, this is what has happened with and see, this is why people are so cocky even to say, hey, let's go on and bring lynching back. Let's go on and do that. You know why? Because
This
they
month.
don't
This one.
care. They have been enabled for so long, swept under the rug, kill somebody, take a life, and like if you really think about it, I'm watching something. I was watching something on the news, not even on the news, something on Instagram. And I didn't do my research search, y'all. For those watching this show, forgive me. I'm gonna have this shit next week. Police brutality is at an all-time high, and I
Oh,
want
we
to say
already knew
this.
that.
No. Hear me though. I want to make something perfectly clear. Yes, black
Okay.
people are overwhelmingly the numbers are very stacked against us. But let me tell you, police brutality as a whole, they not just whooping black folks no more. They knocking, they bussing and laughing and bragging on anybody they can get their hands on. I'm talking about white folks, Spanish folks, men, women,
Mm.
and it's like they made a video clip of all these police officers that were literally hurting black people. No, hurting people. I want to make that clear. This is the human race that they're hurting. And then they're sitting in the office after they do it, bragging, "Oh yeah, I only got one lick in," and I almost wanted to throw up. Like I wanted to throw up.
Yo,
These
you saw
people,
that recording? Was that the one
yes,
in Mississippi?
no, that wasn't even the one in Mississippi. This one was in
Yo,
Cincinnati. This was when
no,
it was it. This was
that
in
was
Cincinnati, and that scares the hell out of me because realistically, like it's crazy to imagine or really want to face the fact that we are at war. Like as a like
mm,
it's like war,
mm.
but it's not really. But everybody in the streets pulling and shooting. But when you get pulled over by a police officer as a black man, that is the most horrible. Oh, let me tell you what they did to one dude's phone, yo. They had his phone and it was like, man, I destroyed it. And he's on camera talking about how he destroyed the dude's phone just in case he was recording them. I don't
I ain't see that
I
one.
believe it. Cuz I'm gonna find a copy, I'm gonna find a clip and I'm gonna give it to you. Let me just say this. I believe in government. I believe in certain sanctions. However, I want to say this, man. The things, and I'm putting these numbers up, and we do this every week on this show because in our family we have and I know in your family too because I'm getting to know people and moving and grooving and improving. It's so much mental illness going on out here till it's not even. And when I say this, I'm not even joking. It's not even funny. So a lot of
Mm.
us black people are suffering post-traumatic slave syndrome. We're suffering stress. We're afraid sometimes to even leave out our houses because it's one thing to know that, okay, you don't get no love in the hood. People might not like you for whatever, but damn, the people that are
Mm.
supposed to protect and serve are against you as well. So where do you catch a freaking break? And again, to me, it's like, and it goes, and all this goes back to for somebody to actually be on the Senate floor with everything going on with the climate of this country, y'all, for somebody to get on the Senate floor and
Mhm.
say, hey, why don't we bring black public hangings?
Wait, that's not even how he proposed it, though. I told you that.
How'd
I
he
told
do
you
it?
that.
I
I
saw him. He
told you
was
that. He
cool when he did it.
proposed
Like,
it.
hey, yeah.
No, no. He didn't say black public hangings. Remember, I said he said he
Uh-huh.
wanted to bring it back to the prisons first. And we all know the majority of the people that are in prisons in that particular state are minority. So don't sure you don't. I don't want people to get it twisted.
Yeah, man. I'm
Don't
devastated.
I'm just speaking facts. I'm just speaking facts, sir. You know,
All right, all right.
this is
Let's change
we're
the
in what are we 20? We're 2023 now, right? Oh,
2023.
but wait. We got to talk about mental health real quick.
Yeah.
Mental health, because we're talking about mental health. Did y'all see what they did to Ja? Did you see what they did to Ja? They made him check in to the mental health facility in Florida. I'm not saying he didn't need it, but like for real, like okay, let's be real for a second, cause him brandishing his weapon, okay, he was legit at the strip club getting his little pee pee sucked. Why are
Whoa,
people
whoa.
mad about that? Oh, you didn't see that? They literally the see, and I would never go to that
Hey,
strip club because the strip club we released the video of him getting his pee pee sucked by one of the strippers.
two
I don't ever go
things.
to that strip club. And sure, if you're
I
gonna go to
got,
the strip
I got,
club, especially if you got money, do your research. Do
I
your
got two.
research first.
I got two things
Do
in
research.
response to that.
Anyways,
Yep, I hear you. I got two
well,
things in response to that. My first response is,
hmm,
Ja, you a dumbass. I said that on the last show, and I say that
we
again.
did, we did,
You are a
we did.
dumbass. Like this new generation, this younger generation, I'm gonna tell all of y'all something, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't get mad. This coming from your big uncle. This coming from Uncle Lewis. Stop giving them the fucking gun to shoot you with, dumbass. Everybody like getting their penis, they Willy Wonka licked on. Everybody do. Am I knocking you for that? No. Everybody like men, most heterosexual men I know, to include myself, enjoy looking at a big old fat round ass in front of them, tipping them, smacking on that thing, feeling on that thing. We love it. We love it. So going to the strip club was not your sin. Having fun and enjoying yourself was not your sin. But Negro, you are the face of the NBA. They are literally looking at you as the future of this entire franchise. It's been said that Ja in the years to come, because think about it, we got all these foreign cats. These what's my dude out in Denver? He kicking ass. I like him though. He's a great
They got
player.
Joker. That's Joker.
Joker, yeah,
Joker.
Joker. And then a lot of these players are
Mhm.
foreigners. They're looking at Ja over the next 5 to 10 years to be the greatest American-born basketball player. They holding you up. Now, for you to go to the strip club, not a sin. For you to get lap dances, not a sin. But for you, dumbass, and I'm saying this to all the younger generation, cameras are freaking everywhere. Okay? So when you pulled out the
I feel
gun and
sorry
put it
for this
live,
generation. I do.
when you pulled out the gun and did it live, dude, that was retarded. That's why ever since if you notice, it's
Yeah.
March 14th. Ever since March 4th, we have not talked about any of your spectacular skills. We have not talked about any points you've scored in a game. We have not talked about anything to do with the Memphis Grizzlies, pretty much, except yo dumbass doing shit like, oh yeah, well, I'm in rehab now. And again, you ain't on drugs or nothing. Even somebody that came out on the thing said you wasn't drinking. Okay, that was my number one, calling you a dumbass for pulling the gun. Okay, because everybody like ass. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Number two, everybody love it. But what I'm saying, dummy, dude, you are in the strip club with your wanker out and your Ja Morant, bro. Bro, check it out. I ain't nobody but Trey Love. But guess what? I'm careful and cautious on how I move. I'm careful and cautious on the things I do because I know, hey, it just take one step, one thing. Hey,
Ooh.
he was here, he was that, he did this, he did that. These things catch up with you. But you are literally one of the most famous people walking this planet right now. Let me just keep it 100 with you. You are the Michael Jackson of basketball, dude. You're the Michael Jackson of basketball. So that means everywhere you go, everybody got eyes on you, ears on you. They get excited when they see you. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tell you what I had to pray on and meditate on. I'm going to forgive this young brother. You know why I'm gonna forgive him? Even though I'm gonna talk a lot of shit about him. The one reason that I'm gonna forgive you, Ja Morant, and I'm gonna hope that the NBA gives you another chance, and I'm gonna hope that your family comes and embraces you and whatever this counseling or whatever this rehab you need. I'm hoping it works. You know why? And I'm gonna tell you the main reason, the one reason I'm gonna give you a pass on this one is because you ain't 23 years old. Uncle Lewis gonna let it slide on this one.
And I
Uncle
think
Lou gonna
that's
sit back.
I think that's a part that people forget. He's
Yeah,
not even 25, one.
you a
And
baby.
two, I think people forget like, yo, I just hope they don't do him like AI. I just hope they don't do him like AI. And that's
They
all I'm
do
gonna
the
say.
AI. AI finished his career. AI finished his career. What would they do to AI? Tell me. Put me up on
You
that.
don't see you don't see how bad they did him because of all the stuff he did? Really?
You mean just in general? I mean, look, give me details. You know, you the political one. Tell
Just
me
in
about the
general,
details.
because he could have been better.
He could have been what?
Yeah, they did AI dirty because of all the things that I said he could have been way better, and he was and props. He was supposed to be the face along with Jordan and all while blowing money, doing whatever.
And you know,
So
on More Job
for
News,
business,
you know they took away the boys.
it's
He had a
business.
Powerade contract. You know he had a Powerade contract,
Yeah. Yes.
a 5-year
I
Powerade
like I said, I
contract.
just hope they don't do him like AI. That's all I gotta say. All I
Yo,
gotta
he was
say. I
about
just
to
hope they
be
don't
the
do him
lick.
like AI.
I see you over there watching me on YouTube. Make a
All I
comment,
said.
whoever's on my YouTube channel. I see you over there. But yeah, man,
All I said.
I'm gonna tell you that Powerade contract was gonna be worth over time. It was gonna be worth some yang. When I say some yang, I'm talking about like over 5 years, he could have made $20 million kind of money, man. And let's get into some more sports real quick. I got a story I want to update y'all on. Michael Irvin.
Yeah.
Hotel video released. NFL legend says security footage will clear his name of alleged conduct. I
I
know.
gotta get my chapstick for this one.
Hey, look.
I need my,
Look.
I need my chapstick for this one.
It's been more than 5 weeks since Michael Irvin was hit with the accusations of lewd conduct, and in an effort to clear his name, the Pro Football Hall of Famer had his legal team release the surveillance video from the incident during a press conference on Tuesday. In court documents that were filed by Marriott, Irvin is accused of making vulgar and inappropriate comments to a female hotel employee just before midnight on February 5th. Irvin's attorney, Levi McCatherine, believes that the video exonerates his client and proves nothing vulgar happened. Wait. Now I'm finna trip. Are you telling me I can't cuss the bitch out no more? Because that's what this sounds like to me. And when they say lewd, when you say, okay, when I hear the word lewd, the first thing that comes to my mind is motherfucker pull their dick out. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker pull something out that, or either show their ass or something. Lewd means waist down, bottom. Am I right or wrong? When you think lewd, don't you think, isn't that an act you think?
When you lewd, I'm thinking like he had his little pee out, but he didn't.
Little PP, you funny. See that, ladies and gentlemen,
that's not even what went down. From what I understand.
That's how studs describe our dicks, as little PPs. So I'm gonna just let y'all know, just because her shit is always up, we have dicks, fellas. We just actually go soft. Hers is always up, so she always, yeah, y'all.
I never saw.
Y'all little PPs.
I never saw.
No, just because you got a ever ready penis, don't mean that the rest of us don't have dick. Because I know I'm slanging dick around this motherfucker. Anyway, with that being said, it sounds to me like after I read that, I personally see a paper chase.
Okay,
I see somebody trying to get some money out the man. What you think?
Man, like I said, after I heard about it, I originally thought that, and then I was like, well, he probably just cussed her out. But I haven't seen the video.
Exactly.
So I'm not gonna sit up here and lie and say I see the video. I haven't seen the video. But I just thought he cussed her out. Like, okay, because everybody is so sensitive nowadays. Like all this sensitivity. Like, yo, where'd it come from?
Yeah, man. But no, my thing is like cussing somebody out. See, here's what I know behind the scenes. Let me just give you some insight. I actually I know some people that are in the NFL. I'm actually friends with one of the I don't even want to put my personal business out there, but one of the NFL players is his dad is a good friend of mine. So I'm friends with with one of the NFL players, and I actually was privy to information. Michael Irvin was supposed to do certain things. He was supposed to commentate at the Super Bowl. Do you know that this incident stopped him from being able to commentate at the Super Bowl? And now I'm finding out all he did was possibly cuss somebody out. I mean, what kind of sense does that make? I mean, that's what I'm saying. You miss I can't, because I'm at a hotel, somebody disrespect me. I'm like, oh, fuck you, motherfucker. And I can't, and because I said that, and maybe I got angry. You don't know the details of what happened. And now this man lost a actual job because you pissed somebody off. And I mean, hey, I'm gonna tell you, it happens.
It was a bag because of that.
Yes. Some more is getting flack on goddamn it online right now. Guess why some more is getting flack? Because she called
I ain't even heard about her. But go ahead.
Okay, Zaire Wade, who is Dwayne Wade's, I don't want to say child. I don't want to call them
non-binary
yeah.
child right now.
Some more called some more like yeah, Dwayne Wade's son. And now she's getting flack for calling Dwayne Wade's child his son. And I'm like, I mean, it's really, really getting out of hand with these things today, man. It's getting out of hand, man. It's getting out of hand. You can't even call somebody like, oh yeah, that's just God damn.
See,
you know, go ahead, cuz.
Nah, and I get it. Get it, because I'm old, right? So I'm old school, super OG. So I understand that, and this new generation is on this, like, they're on this whole, non-binary. They put ourselves in all these damn boxes, though. Like, let's stop doing that. You can be you, in whoever
yourself.
it is you are, but stop putting yourself into a box.
It's
Like,
all these
stop
boxes,
that.
man.
Like, that's just my personal opinion. Like, everybody, like all the gays out there, and I say the gays, I could say that. All the
Yes, you
gays out
can.
there, they might hate me for that or saying that or whatever, but like, stop putting yourself into all these boxes. You know what I'm saying? Like, just stop. Like, that part annoys me, is everyone puts themselves into a box. Stop.
I think we should do a poll
But
on
anyways,
that.
that's my 5
How
cents.
how does the LGBTQ community feel about these boxes? I think that should be a topic for the next show, and we should have some guests in, because that's a very interesting subject, and it should be addressed. Because when I heard she's getting flack for that, I kind of tripped out a little bit, like, huh? Like who? Because she called somebody born a male, a boy, a son. Well, okay, I understand he's transitioning and all that. Which now that's another thing. Now my honest
I'm telling you,
opinion.
it's this new age thing, though.
My honest opinion, and again, opinions like an asshole. That's Dwayne's son, and whatever he chooses to do, and him and his son and his wives and his baby mom, whatever they choose to do is what they do. But in my honest opinion, I don't think it's right now, because I think the kid's too young. But that's the opinion now.
We can have that debate. We can have that debate, because I knew I liked pussy at 12.
No, here's what I'm saying.
I think
I say that. I'm willing.
I think it was
I'm more than willing.
I liked.
Check this out. I am more than willing to have that debate, because I think it's something that needs to be discussed. Because here's the thing. Nobody, what's the word I'm looking for? Hey, Amy, how you doing, honey? We finally got somebody. I know her. That's Amy Goff. I know this lady.
Those are facts.
But no, somebody is like
those are facts, though.
Yeah. Like I don't know, man. Like I think that so when you say you knew that you like Nana since you was a child, my thing is that's cool. But you still were able to evolve and explore and become who you wanted to become. You were allowed and given the freedom and room to evolve and become you, instead of like, okay, I heard this story about a trans girl who her parents knew, but kind of like D Wade and them, they knew when she was young and they supported her since she was like 8 years old. I don't know. You know, that's a touchy subject for me, because I just really could not see a 8 or 9 year old boy or girl like, you know what? I need to be educated, and I'm
it's because that wasn't your life.
Right. That's
no,
what
because that wasn't your life.
And that's why
On the flip
that's why
side,
I'm open.
I can sit up there and be like at 8 years old, I was looking at girls like, "Ooh, you're cute." Society told me I had to be with little boys,
So who told you that?
so I didn't. Oh, you were supporting all this, but you got to remember, like I was gay back in the '90s. Like back in the '90s, it was nothing like it is nowadays.
Right.
Like I graduated back in high school back in '97. Can I walk down, you know, holding my girl's hand? No, it was like so. However, I would have to disagree.
Like I said, we gonna do that again because I want what I would like to do. I want to grow, and I don't want to be stuck in my
Hmm.
parents or
Yeah.
grandparents or their generation's thought pattern. I want to open myself up to the exploration of the reality that is happening, whether old black people, old white people, old people want it to happen or not. Prime example. Let me tell you what I did today. It's so funny what I did today.
Mm.
I was getting some car worked on my car, and I've been noticing this kid, this Lil Uzi Vert. Have you heard of him?
Burp, burp.
Lil Uzi Vert. Have you heard of him? It's a little rapper.
No.
Okay. I had never heard of him
Okay.
either.
I'm not
Okay.
hip.
Okay. So we're gonna talk about this next week. Guys, we're gonna talk about Lil Uzi Vert next week. My cousin doesn't know about him, which is good. I just found out him about a couple days ago. But check this out, cuz. Let me put you up on game. I'm gonna tell you the world that we live in today. Let me tell you about this world that we live in today. You've never heard of this guy. I just heard of him recently. Guess how many subs he has on YouTube? 9 million subscribers. The most
Say what?
popular YouTube, yes, I'll say that one more time. 9 million subscribers. And I'm going to tell you what that taught me. That taught me a very valuable lesson to all my audience out there. That taught me a very valuable lesson that don't have your head so stuck up in the air, or don't have your head so far down in the dirt that you don't see what's going on. Because this boy has 9 million subs,
Mm.
and guess what? He's on video, and I saw it. He's on video telling people to worship Satan. And he's a rapper. I checked out some of his little stuff, and he go, well, oh, hold on, let me respect them. He doesn't go by he or she. I was reading on his bio because someone told me I gotta research this dude. You know why? You need to know what's going on. You need to know what's going on in your community. I don't listen to his music. I've never even I know I think a couple of his songs have come on, but I didn't know who it was. I'm just jamming to the beat. But at the same time, I'm researching and realizing, wait a minute, this dude is popular as hell. He's a lot. He's 9 million views, 9 million subs, not views. 9 million people subscribe to this dude's channel. Do you know what it takes to get 9 million people to subscribe to your channel? 9 million this boy got. Not 2 million, 5 million, 3 million, 9 million. He's like a modern day Tupac, but you have to pay attention. Like I said, he goes by they, them, and all that stuff. So again, whether we want it to happen or not, or however we feel about it, as the older generation, we
Right.
got to tap into what's going on with our children. So we about to get out of here, but before we get out of here, cuz you do your shout outs, and then I'll go ahead and run our commercial again. So go ahead, tell everybody what's going on with you. Send everybody
Yeah,
home.
but anyways, I don't got nothing to say except for that the hotline right there and any thoughts, reach out. If you guys need some help, you just want somebody to talk to, please reach out to NAMI 1-800-506264. And if you're a vet and you guys need some help, 5. And last but not least, as I always like to end this show and say,
All right, y'all. That's Mickey signing off. I want to thank y'all, man. Tune in next week, man. We're gonna have some fun next week. It's going down. Thank you for everybody who tuned in today. Thank you, Amy, for your input. And let's get it on, man. Next week we're gonna do it again Tuesday. That'll be March 21st. So I hope you all have a great, wonderful evening. Thank you for taking the time to spend time with myself and Mickey. And like I said, I can't wait to have y'all again next week, man. It's gonna go all the way down. But for now, y'all, we up out of here.